Follow all Moessieurs news on his website, www.moessieurs.com. And on his Facebook Moessieurs and Instagram Moessieurs13 page 2. For daily exclusive publications.
Hello and welcome, dear Moessieurs followers, for this new Quick Friday dedicated to the MODX Plus. It's applied also to the MODX and to the Montage first generation too. But just before to start, if you are not already a Moessieux YouTube follower, please click on subscribe and click on the bell. If you like that video content, please click on like. And if you want to support the channel for the free video I release for you on YouTube, you can use bottom right of the video the super thanks, or you can take a monthly fee to become a Moessieux community member.
For this video, I've chosen a guitar performance called Light Blues AF1 and AF2. You'll understand why later. I recommend to use the FC5 Yamaha as foot switch pedal. I know you're going to say, it's a little more expensive than others. Yes, but quality comes at the price. I've got two of them, and I've had them for years. They're virtually indestructible and won't get damaged. We'll go to Utility. We'll go to Settings. We'll go to MIDI I/O to see the MIDI settings we can control with that pedal. On this screen, you have this slot here, Foot Switch Assign, which is the general assignment we select for the foot switch pedal. You have control change numbers from 1 to 95. After them, you can control specific settings. The first available setting is ARP switch. Look carefully at the ARP master button. You can activate or deactivate the arpeggio with your foot switch pedal. It stays on. You see, I press my pedal once, it goes down. I press it again, it comes back on. You can do the same thing for the motion sequencer button here. I don't have a sequence for this example, so nothing will happen for the play stop, cause I'm not in pattern or song. You can do Live Set Plus. We're going into live set mode. I'm selecting another pad than Light Blues. Every time I press my pedal, I change the live set pad to the next one. It's ideal on stage for performances quick change, since the live set is a shortcut that calls up a performance and also manages its volume. This is one of the most frequently used settings on stage with a foot switch. Let's go back to Light Blues. I go to Utility and come back to the foot switch assign. You can choose live set minus, it's one or the other. Usually the plus is the most selected. You can do an octave reset. I remind you that the octave buttons here are for on-the-fly keyboard shifting. Note that this also moves the split points, so if you need, you can decide to do the octave reset with your foot switch. Very important, you can done tap tempo with your pedal. Here it's at 120 BPM. You heard me click on my pedal, and I changed my performance tempo. I'm going to reset the tempo to 120. I'm going to activate the ARP master switch too. I'll come back to Utility now, because that's not all we can do. There are two important parameters. Control change 86 and 87. These will activate the Assign 1 and Assign 2 buttons respectively. If I select 86, on my pretty guitar performance with arpeggios, it will do this when you press your pedal. If I set Control change 87, it will activate Assign 2. It's one or the other. You can't have both at the same time. Take in count that for Assign 1 and Assign 2, it's a momentary thing. if I go to Performance Edit, I'll be in Edit Common. You can think, that's normal. It was in momentary mode, Joel. If you set latch, it'll hold. It'll hold if you activate it manually. If I go back to Utility and put the control change 86 back on. Look, it's on latch. I press my pedal, then release my pedal, it goes out. It's always momentary using my FC5 pedal. There are other pedals from other brands, which can have a continuous function when you press them. But that's not the case with the FC5. You have to be careful about the polarity other pedals can have. It could be useful for a rotary, for example, and it's a good idea to talk about rotary. If I want my foot switch pedal to be able to control what I do with my modulation wheel, for example, how do I do that? There's no need to go to Performance Edit Common, because on Control Screen, you won't have the foot switch setting. If we want to use the modulation wheel's control change, I'll set control change 1 here. Then our foot switch will take control of what the wheel does, directly at its maximum value. But you'll have this assignment for all your performances, so think about it. You've heard that modulation. The next option, if you want to use it for lots of different things, is to set a control change that's not used at all. You can look in the data list. I often recommend control change 88. We'll select our part 1 here. We'll do Edit. We'll go to Mod Control. Control Assign. I'll assign a parameter by simply putting my foot switch here as the source. Now I'll be able to control a destination of my choice. It will often go directly to the maximum ratio value. It's one other way of using your foot switch pedal. It's up to you, and different for each performance, so you can do what you want. But you won't get the generic control type we saw at the video beginning.
This is video ending. I hope you have liked it. I hope you have find it interesting. As a reminder, you can book your Moessieux Masterclass directly on the Music Arcspace platform. See you soon for one other Moessieux video. Bye.
Would you like to discover, learn, or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Moessieurs Masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Moessieurs' expertise, Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboard specialist and consultant for Yamaha Music Europe and France. As member of International Yamaha Tech Talk live team, music hackspace instructor and host of the Camelot Pro Sessions, Joel take care of your experience level. Whether you're a beginner or a skilled user, get the most out of your Yamaha synthesizer, stage keyboard, John Mayla's software suite or Camelot Pro. Book your session for your personal Moessieurs one-to-one session. It's available for users all over the world through Music Hackspace platform. It's easy. Select your date and time from the Moessieurs calendar available slots on your time zone. Thank you for watching this Moessieurs video. Do not forget to click on like, subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when a new video is online. Do not hesitate to write a comment or ask a question. See you soon, bye!